Frogs and toads. I found a frog. Have you ever seen an unusual animal in nature? Did you want to learn more about it? Last week, I saw a really neat frog, and that was the state of the wonderful nature. What does a frog say when it sees something red? Totally awesome. I looked for the frog in a book called A Field Guide. I started looking through the pictures in the book. I was amazed to see all the different kinds of frogs and toads. It turns out I saw a wood frog. I want to know more, so I went to the internet. Did you know that frogs and toads are related for New Year's and Salamanders, they are ability, which means they live part of their life in water and part on land. Abilities are cold-blooded animals. They don't make their own body heat. They get warm of the heat of the sun. Life cycle. I also learned that most frogs and toads lay generally cover eggs in water. Tadpoles and look like little fish. Tadpoles breed with whales, just like fish, and they live in water. But it's amazing that happens as they grow. Their gills appear and they grow lungs so they can breathe air. Like other land animals, they grow legs and then arms. Later, their tails shrink. By the time their tail is gone, they move on to lands. I saw some very cool photos of the life cycle of frogs and toads. About frogs. Frogs are famous of their ability to live with their long, strong back legs. They live to catch insects and prey. A frog can catch an insect in an interesting with its long, sticky tongue, while a frog so good at baseball. Why? Because they catch a lot of flies. The eyes and nostrils of a frog are on top of its head. Frogs can see and smell and breathe while they mostly underwater. In fact, they breathe through the skin while they're underwater. Frogs can make an amazing amount of noise. Male frogs sing loudly to attract a male. What has more lives than a cat? A frog is croak every night. How do you know the difference between frogs and toads? Here's just what I learned from a book at the library. Frogs, toads, smooth or smiley skin, dry, bumpy skin, live in wet places. live in dry places, long, strong back legs, shorter back legs, webbed most on web and no webbing on feet. Lay egg in group, lay egg in long chains. Defense. I was sad to learn that frogs and toads are food for many other animals. Bats, snakes, birds, and rodents all hunt them. But frogs and toads have clever ways to stay safe from animals that might try to hunt them. What happened when frogs park illegally? They get towed away. Some frogs and toads, like the wood frog I saw, are the same color as the hatches. This is called bending in. It's around when to hide better from predators. Some kinds of frogs are so poisonous that the sting is deadly. The frogs are brightly colored to warn predators to stay away. Some frogs try to trick predators that might want to eat them. The tomato frog floats up like a balloon when the snakes get near. The snake thinks the frog is too big to eat. If the snakes try to eat it anyway, the frog leaves a liquid like glue from its skin. Frogs are cool. Frogs and toads come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. You can find them in trees or near water and on the ground. One thing is true about all of them: they are amazing animals. What kinds of frog have you seen?